Okay, we are talking about stretching. We have Caitlin Miller here, physical therapist from TOSH. Thanks for coming in. Flexibility training.
Yes.
Why is that important?
So when we talk about flexibility, we're talking about the amount of motion that surrounds a joint. And the reason we care about it is whether you're doing your day-to-day activities or you're exercising, you need to be able to move fully throughout your range of motion. If you don't, then you risk damaging some of the structures that surround that joint.
Okay, so help our joints. You're going to show us one of the stretches to do.
So I'm going to start with one stretch for the calf muscles, and a common mistake that people make when stretching the calf is neglecting the fact that there's two muscles back there. One attaches above the knee joint. To stretch that one, you're going to have the legs straight behind you, heel down to the floor, and then just gently leaning forward till you feel a stretch in the big bulk of the muscle here.
And above the knee?
And then the second stretch for here is going to be for the lower part of the calf. And you just want to get a little bit of a bend in your knee here to address that one.
Okay. And hold those stretches for 30 seconds?
15 to 30 seconds is what's recommended.
Okay. And then you said you have another one you'll show me.
I do. So I want to do a hamstring stretch with you. So you'll be seated and then go ahead and straighten that leg out in front of you.
On the edge.
Toes up. And then you want to make sure your back stays nice and straight and then hinge forward at the hips. A common mistake people make when stretching the hamstrings is to round out their back.
You don't want to do that.
We want to avoid that, exactly. So you should feel pull
I do feel it,
in the back of your legs there.
If it's sitting on the edge of the seat's even better.
Excellent.
Okay, but to keep that back straight.
Yes, keep the back straight.
Okay. And hold it 15 to 30 seconds.
15 to 30 seconds.
All right.
Yes.
That's good. All right, and next one?
Next one we're going to do is for the front of the hips. So the hip flexor muscles tend to get really tight from sitting a long time. So many of us are seated throughout the day. They get kind of shortened. So you can do this one with me if you want. You're going to bring one leg back behind you, keeping it straight. Yeah, a little tough in heels, but you'll still probably get a stretch. Keeping your back nice and straight. You're just going to lean slightly forward on your front leg, and you should feel a stretch opening up through the front of your hip.
Okay.
Same thing, holding for 15 to 30 seconds. All of these should be repeated about 3 to 5 times. And the American College of Sports Medicine does recommend incorporating flexibility 3 to 5 times a week throughout your program.
Okay, stretch gets the blood going, gets your muscles loose, and helps your joints.
Absolutely.
Okay, thanks a lot, Caitlin.
Thank you.
Ron, back to you.
All right, guys, thanks. Former West